like, I was actually starting to ask this honest question, Andrea, which is, does he even sleep anymore? Like, honestly, does Nomura even sleep anymore? Because I don't think he has the time to sleep.
Probably not.
Yeah, exactly. He has no time to sleep. So at that point, let's do the guy a favor and let's give him some freaking sleep. And so at that point, I was very happy that when they said the 7 remake is still being worked on, that his role has kind of been minimized so that he can go work on other things, like, say, a Kingdom Hearts sequel.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Or, like, a spin-off until Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out.
Oh! Speaking of Kingdom Hearts 4 erections, I'm sorry. Pinocchio, what are you doing? You know Geppetto worries when you wander off by yourself.
Jiminy was worried too.
No, I wasn't. I'm sorry. What are you doing anyway? Looking for something? Yeah, I was looking for a proper channel to a reality show. Yeah, I'm looking for treasure. I'm just saying because of all the static going on. Oh, and there goes more nose erections. Here we go again. But Jiminy, I totally wasn't looking for porn on the internet. Now don't be so hard on the little fella, Jiminy. We promised not to get mad, Pinocchio. Is that why you're afraid to tell? No need to fret. Tell us the truth. We'll understand. Oh, that sentence. Especially considering what I've just barely put out here. Put your trust in Goofy. Yeah, ... That's pretty much my thoughts on that. I was looking for a way out. Father said he's happy, but it's my fault we're stuck here. I shouldn't have run away from home. No, you shouldn't have, dumbass. I want to help Father get home to the workshop.
Are you sure you don't want to go to Pleasure Island?
Or pay our parking tickets? But he'll worry if I tell him what I'm doing. So that's why you thought you had to tell a lie? Dumbass. You did it because you love your dad. And also because you're a dumbass.
All you need now is courage.
And to drop the dumbassery. What?
Tell Geppetto the truth. With a little courage, you can do it. If you tell him how you really feel, I bet he'll help you find a way out.
And after that happened, in my head, I went, 5 hours later. Welcome to the Jerry Springer Show. Here we have Geppetto. And we'll give you a hand. Oh, I've made this so bad, and it's Pinocchio of all things. Go ahead.
That's you.
I did say it.
Oh, okay.
Really? You'll help us? Okay, I'll give it a try. Wish me luck, Jiminy. No more keeping secrets, then. Have we got a deal? Sure, I'll be brave and tell Father how I really feel. No lies this time. And now he's back on the Jerry Springer Show. I love this stick, Daddy! I love it! You can't tell me otherwise! Great, then your nose won't. The nose erection just doesn't help this situation at all. What's happening? We don't ask that anymore.
I got a bad feeling about this.
So do the rest of the internet. Pinocchio, run for it! I don't know, maybe it's just me, but every time we do these things, it takes a really dark turn. Pinocchio! Help, I'm trapped! In some kind of hentai monster!
What?
What? That was perfect. Well, it's official. This guy's a hentai monster. You guys heard it. It does not even help that he has penises for arms. I'm sorry. Penis joke. Now, we gotta be careful because I think... yeah, in Kingdom Hearts, you can't step into this acid either, but it doesn't do as much damage as it does in Chain of Memories. So this is considered to be, ow, bad. Oh, just destroy him. Goofy, your spinning around was not helpful. I mean, I know that it's part of your code and all that, but no, it wasn't helpful. Goofy Tornado, level 2! Oh, this is... I don't think this is gonna hit.
No, because...
No!
Hey!
You suck.
Get rid of that.
Okay, cool, yeah. So now we can just hammer him. Stun Impact, which did nothing. Zantetsuken! Which people were wondering if I actually mentioned what Zantetsuken came from. I have, actually, but just to clarify, it is the summon attack of the summon creature Odin. So when you would summon Odin in a Final Fantasy game, Andrea, he would do an ability called Zantetsuken, which basically he would do the whole, you've seen this in cartoon shows before, where they do the really fast strike at each other.
Yeah.
And then one of them, like, sheaths their sword and the other one falls to pieces. That's basically what Zantetsuken would do.
Yeah.
And depending on the Final Fantasy game you played, you would get either a bunch, the regular amount of experience, or no experience at all. Which kind of incentivized you to not use Odin in those games.
Uh-huh.
Oh no! Symbol was quashed. But hey, we have Showtime level 2, so it doesn't matter.
I want the
How is that Showtime if Genie wasn't involved?
Oh, I don't know, because...
You're new! Okay. Because that makes sense, I guess. Go nuts! Oh, we've got like the last bar. Let's do this thing. Sliding dash! Kill him, kill him, kill him.
I wish I could jump.
Okay. Showtime, level 2. That did nothing.
It did only a little bit.
All right, Genie, finish the job, please. That's not finishing the job.
That's not finishing.
You suck, people. All right, so now it's our job to finish. And there you go. The hentai monster has been defeated. Rupees! And just because we won't get another opportunity like this, penis joke. But hey, there you go. See, even he's giggling at the joke. Penis joke. All right, so now that we've taken care of the hentai monster. Help me! I'm scared! There's too many tentacles in here! Pinocchio, be brave! How? Don't give up. Try fighting your way out. I think that's what the tentacles want. Be brave, okay. Okay, I'll try. That is not what the tentacles wanted. In fact.
Why didn't you just do that from the beginning, Pinocchio?
I know, right? Like, he can literally fit through there. Pinocchio, are you alright? Don't worry, I'm okay. No. I'm just a little sticky. This does not help when we're talking about hentai! But I have a great idea!
We don't want to hear it.
We really do. That thing spit me out when I started fighting back! Damn it! Damn it, Pinocchio! This is my fault. Why don't we try same thing with Monstro? We're not trying hentai with Monstro. Of course, if we're lucky, Monstro might cough us up. Okay.
Great idea. Let's go deeper in.
Oh! Damn it, Donald!
Inside and try it.
I'm going to. Oh, it's too dangerous.
Yeah.
Aw, come on. You should be with Geppetto. No use escaping from Monstro if you two get separated again. Leave this to us. I guess you're right. Be careful, everybody. And can we please stop the penis jokes? Yes. Yes, can we please stop the penis jokes? Some things just don't get planned in these Let's Plays. They really don't. In fact, I would actually dare say that all the sex humor has basically skipped out all of the parking tickets humor. At least for this world. We'll get back to our regularly scheduled parking tickets probably next time. Yeah. And I think that's all we need to do, right? In Monstro, we just need to open up the door to the next world.
For the last one. Well, we have one more door to go through.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yep, let's get to it.
Actually, that was another thing. So back to the Catherine stuff. This was another thing that got brought up way long ago. Mm-hmm. And actually, when the announcement of Catherine Full Body happened, I got more requests to play Catherine Full Body with you than I think what's actually going to happen, which is me and Alex are going to play it.
Oh.
I'm just curious, like, I'm pretty sure if I asked you to come and do it, you'd be like, okay, fine, whatever. But, like, what would be your take on that? Like, would you actually want to play a game like that?
I don't know. I don't even know what it would be.
Catherine's a puzzle game, but the story around it is basically a story of lust. Like, let me kind of give the summary here, and you can kind of judge it. You play a character named Vincent, who is very happily in a relationship with a girl named Catherine, with a K, and has a good life overall. Like it's your regular, normal, boring life. And it gets forever changed when another girl named Catherine with a C, I'm not even kidding, like Catherine with a K and with a C, Catherine with a C comes into his life and is basically like basically the sexiest woman that he could ever possibly think up in his mind. Right?
Okay.
And so then it starts up a whole plot where he doesn't remember actually doing this, but he keeps waking up in his apartment and Catherine with a C is next to him. And it's very much presumed that he has just cheated on Catherine with a K with Catherine with a C.
Okay.
So the whole game is basically him trying to keep that knowledge from being known by his girlfriend, but at the same time kind of slowly falling in love with Catherine with a C. And just kind of spoil this because I don't think you're going to want to play this game anyway. It turns out that Catherine with a C is in fact a demon. Just let that sink in for a second. It turns out she is a demon. So, do you know what a succubus is?
Yeah.
Okay, she is a succubus. So at that point, now all the cheating makes sense, kind of thing. You're not interested. Not really, no. Looks like this is as far as we go. Ready then? Let's shake things up.
It would be easier if we had something to fight. Someone to fight.
Perfect timing. Looks like we've got company. But the one thing that I should point out is, like, in Catherine, so you have the belly brawl, so defeat the Heartless to fill the gauge within the time limit. Are you ready?
Yep.
So the thing I should point out is that the game doesn't encourage cheating. All right, it really doesn't. The story does. Well, you can technically go through the gameplay and side with Catherine with a K.
Yeah.
And there are actually endings where you can eventually get together with Catherine with a K or Catherine with a C. All right? So you, as the player, can make the choices. But the way it goes is, like, you spend some time in a bar, then you go to bed, and when you go to bed, you have these puzzle game segments that you play through eventually with a boss fight, and then you go through the next day.
Uh-huh.
But the way that the story unfolds is like, it basically paints that Vincent, the main character, has been cheating on Catherine with a K.
Uh-huh.
Right? But you can ultimately fix it, and you can have the ending where they get back together.
Yeah.
So, that being said, still not interested? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. But I remember when, because a couple of other Let's Players actually played this game as couples.
Yeah.
They brought in their girlfriend or their wives or their husbands, for that matter, and played it. And so I know that a few people were making the suggestion for me to bring you in to do Catherine Full Body and be able to capitalize on that. This is why it's not happening, guys, because she's not interested. She's literally not interested, so it's actually going to be me and Alex on Drak and Shadow that do it. Oh, look, level up.
Phew.
Yuck, sorry. It's working. Monstro's gonna sneeze. Sorry, we had another home invader. We get a lot of those, actually. What you guys don't know is that they're the same person over and over. Ow. Now I know what getting shot out of a cannon feels like. You know what getting shot out of a cannon feels like? Are you Guybrush Threepwood? Did you have the pan on your head? Where's Pinocchio and his dad? They're gone. They must have gotten out safely.
And they left us behind?
Without you, Jiminy. I thought there was no escaping your conscience. Except for Pinocchio. I don't mind being left behind, as long as they're both safe. Besides, I have plot convenience within Kingdom Hearts. Maybe Pinocchio doesn't need me after all. What do you mean? That little puppet used to have trouble telling right from wrong. He still does. But he's come a long way. Maybe he doesn't need Jiminy Cricket anymore. Seems like he's got a conscience of his very own. Don't you remember what Geppetto said? Dumbass. There's nothing better than being reunited with someone you care about. I bet Pinocchio's counting the days till he can see you again. Oh. Well, what do you know? You might be right. And Donald's just sitting there going, at least all the penis jokes are over. Too soon?
Pretty much.
Probably. Okay, so I think that kind of wraps up the
Let's see. So,
Monstro world.
let's see if we can find the save point up here, I believe.
Yeah.
Somebody tells me Andrew is going to be very mad at me after this. He's like, why did you have to bring sex into this?
Oh, yep. There we go.
There we go. So let's go ahead and save it. And I think that's going to go ahead and do it for this recording. So when we come back, we will go into the next world of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, as well as ascend further into Castle Oblivion.